All right, Adam, what do you want to talk about? Let's do some free flow talking.
Free flow.
Yeah, let's just
Your rap
chat
name, huh?
about what heavy flow.
This is the free flow.
What is so what you got going on at your channel? What are you gonna be doing aside from like that stream, like the far out? You know what I mean? Right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of like there'll be some music mixed in there. Pretty much just working on music when I have something to work on. Otherwise, bringing the gaming back into it. But seems like I'm gonna do a lot of marathons. That seems to interest me. Where we're doing like sleep streams, so it's a mixture of like sleep streams with like a subathon, where basically instead of like your average marathon would be like maybe 24 hours, or whatever be the case, or they would stop and do day 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. I'm just gonna stream the whole time, and so what I'm working on doing right now is putting cameras throughout my place, um, and hence why Ricky might be helping me with one of them. But that's pretty much like long term what I want to do, just different games, because I've been touring so much, I've never really been able to beat many games. So a way to do that without spending too much time is to just grind. So I figured, let's grind through some games, through some charity events, on certain ones when I can find a good cause, and just immerse myself and immerse everyone else in the experience. So that's the big goal right now, is to just keep adding and improving that.
Hell yeah, that's dope. We were talking about some stuff yesterday. I had a question for him, and we answered it on his stream. But one of the questions that I had for him was, "What is a game that you may or may not have had a lifetime grudge with,
Yeah.
and never beat?" And you said, what was your answer?
Turtles in Time on Super Nintendo.
But you said you recently beat it, right?
Yeah, we got really close yesterday too.
Oh, okay.
On the stream, we were like maybe tops 3 to 4 levels. Maybe.
You
I
got
have
to
no
Neon.
idea.
You got to Neon Night Riders.
Yeah. How far is that?
That's 3/4 of the way. I mean, you're pretty close to the end at that point.
Yeah. I don't think many of the bosses get too tougher than I feel like. I feel like the ship, whatever that was with the Rocksteady Bebop.
Oh yeah.
Those guys are pretty pestery when you're solo. I
Yeah.
can never get past them solo.
Do you get a certain amount of continues on that game?
What is it? You get 3 continues and then 2 and then 1. Wait, you get how's that work? Because you get like a main screen continue, right? Like when it's like game over, you can continue once.
I think you start out with 3 lives, and then I think you get 2 or 3 continues.
Yeah,
and then which gives you 3 more lives or so when you start the next next set.
Okay, I get bored of it after maybe like 2 tries.
It's
like if you have to replay the level,
Yeah, it's a long one. That's one of the longer like beat 'em ups, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, my I had 2 answers for that question personally, and it was Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Fuck that game.
You literally have to be like at 100% focus to get through that game, because there's just shit coming at you all the time. And then they send you back to the beginning of the game, and you have to do it again. And then you have to beat it with a special weapon, a weapon that sucks my ass. So I've gotten to the very end of that game with 15 lives, and all of them lost. Yeah.
You actually reviewed that game with us on the Secret Levels podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then one other game I played was X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. That game is
so sick.
I had the passcode. You know how the old school games, that would give you a sequence that you had to memorize or write down, and then you could continue the game. I played that game for like 15 years, just like whenever somebody I saw had it, I would took a picture on my first iPhone with that code, and I would pick up the game every now and then whenever I had the chance. And I got to almost the very end where you fight Magneto, and I was Wolverine, and I got my ass kicked. So I just pretty much have to start the game over, because Wolverine is never going to beat Magneto in a fight. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, those are the 2 games.
He wasn't a bitch.
Wow, dude. Wow, dude. You know, Fuzz, you're laughing because you know that you piss me off so bad, dude. You see, he's laughing. He's super villain.
I don't.
Sometimes you're just leering over my bed, laughing at me at night. You know what I mean?
It's funny because I know I don't play video games except every now and again. Mario Kart, I'd kill just about anybody in Mario Kart.
Which cart? Which cart?
Oh man,
Which console?
the Switch. My daughter and I play quite a bit on the Switch.
Okay, let's bring it.
Dude, I'm in. Dude, I'm in. I would love to. I would love to do some Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
So down. I'm so down, dude. That's really the only game. Like during COVID, we would party at my house and we would have Mario Kart tournament.
Yeah,
Abbott was there.
I was missing out.
Yeah, dude.
Missing out.
Yeah. I'll have to do that.
Well, yes, definitely.
Toby, what about you? What game have you had a lifetime grudge with that you've never beaten?
There's too many. There's way too many.
So many, dude. He's so upset.
Okay, you know
right
what?
now.
There's a game. There's a game that we're about to review on Secret Levels. Comic Zone for the Sega Genesis.
Oh,
yeah,
The
that game is tough.
coolest looking game that's ever been made. Hard as balls. It's impossible. I know it's possible. Plenty of people have beat it. I can't beat it. It is stupidly hard. I'm going to use a lot of save states when I play it because it is so stupidly hard. Yeah, that's one for sure. But I've got a whole list of them, that couldn't beat for the show or whatever. Super Ghouls and Ghosts or I get confused on which one's which. The Super Nintendo is different from the NES one. One's called Ghosts and Goblins.
Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah,
is the NES version.
Okay,
and then the Ghost and Ghouls is the
both those games. They can suck my ass. They are so hard. And the Sega Genesis, whatever that one's called.
I don't think I played the second one. I think once I heard about it, I really did want to play it, but I don't have the grip.
All I know is that they changed the buttons. Like the buttons aren't the same as the Super Nintendo one. It's more like the NES one, I believe. So like you can't like jump. You can't jump diagonally. You can only just jump straight up or move forward.
Oh yeah,
something weird like that.
Hell yeah. Well, shit.
I wanted to toss this at you. See what you know about that.
What you know about that?
This is called X Mutants.
Oh shit!
I've never.
It's a ripoff of. They wanted it to appear to be like X-Men, from what I understood.
Was that what they based the movies on? Because that shit was dope.
God,
it was off that. This was the source material.
Yeah.
He's just trolling me again, guys.
But look at that artwork. It looks like it's Jim Lee.
I thought, yeah.
Jim Lee X-Men era.
Yeah, that cartridge.
You win.
The cartridge is in there too. I don't have a booklet for that though.
Ooh, that's what. Do you collect for any console specifically, Adam?
I used to collect hella, but now I just have a few things.
Right.
So, Sega stuff because it's the most obscure and hardest to find now. But primary used to be Nintendo. But Sega's like Genesis and Dreamcast is what I probably would go for most now.
What about Gamecast?
The Gamecast. See,
I said I got Gamecast.
I like to buy Sega Genesis stuff, but if it doesn't have the case, I won't buy it.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, just having the cartridge is cool, I guess, but like I want the case, I want the manual, I need it all. But for Super Nintendo or NES, like I can just buy those loose. I don't care. Like you need that clamshell. Ooh, that nice hard clamshell.
It doesn't feel the same without it. It's like some places will like part it. They'll part them purposely so they kind of try and get more. And it's like
fuck those.
I can't support that.
The porpoise.
Here, try that.
Y'all are
shit.
talking about so much sexy stuff, dude. You're like the hard shell, the pearl.
That's what he just threw you. That clamshell, baby.
The crispy clamshell.
Mm.
Come on, when he threw you the clamshell, you didn't get a little hard, Mike. Just a little hard.
Whoa, dude! Some things you
Mike,
don't say in public.
Did he come or what?
We all want to know.
That's good, dude. That's good. Some Clueless said, "Did y'all play Infected on PSP, where you could unlock all of Slipknot as playable characters.
What?
No way.
No, I gotta
On
look this up.
PSP?
PSP is
I
one of my
have no
favorite
idea.
consoles.
Damn, I gotta
Infected.
take a PSP.
That's cool.
Actually, you know what, Rabbit's funny is whenever I went to his place, I started looking at all his game stuff, and I said, "Yo, you got Gamecast?" I did the same joke. Can't help but think of that damn joke every time.
Yo, you can play a Slipknot on Infected. I've never played Infected, but that's cool. I'm gonna use that for. We do a retro game quiz show twice a year called the Retro Olympics on Secret Levels, and I'm gonna use that as one of the questions now. That's really cool.
That's sick.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
I gotta write that down.
I should be on that because I would know all the answers.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
But yeah, you guys wanna talk about anything else before we get out of here? We made good time today. You know,
It was fun.
I mean,
It's fun.
we left. You know, we managed to not talk about all the most dramatic topics. Honestly, we left off some Ronnie Radke. We left off some Tim Lambesis drama happening in the world.
I think that's still unfolding. I think we need to let
That's
that
happening in
simmer.
his. That's happening in his world.
Yeah.
It's a very contained and volatile.
Never mind. I was gonna make a really terrible joke. I'm just stay away from it. Yeah, dude, that Tim.
You've
Tim
been doing
Lambesis-
terrible the host show. You might as well just send it, buddy.
Damn.
well, is he gonna do it himself this time? How about that?
Damn. Do you hear what he
Terrible.
said?
Adam, you're hurting my feelings today, dog.
I
You're
had to
just
give you
hurting my
one. I had to
feelings.
give you one.
Hurting my feelings. First, you say you don't want to listen to me. Now you're just being mean. You don't know how I feel about
me
Have to balance it out.
it. No, I deserve every bit of it. Shit on me all I need to.
Also, Adam has been getting into the Metal series.
Ooh.
Does anyone mess with D? I'm just neutral. So, does anyone like DC stuff?
I used to read a lot of DC stuff. I had to cut back. I just don't have the time for it. But I really I quit right before that whole metal series started coming out.
Oh, you did? Yeah, that's what I thought was cool. Is the met and there's a heavy metal too. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really wanted to read all
Yep.
that with the
Oh, boy.
what's the Batman that laughs or whatever? The
Yeah, that's why I'm getting to that. So I'm finishing this and then I'm gonna move on to that. 'Cause
man.
I thought he just looks so fucking cool. You know, it's like
Yeah.
what type of character is that? Like
We actually had a full talk about how I don't like the DC movies and they've been fumbling, but I do like the DC comics. I think DC comics have always been pretty consistent and pretty good, especially, you know, the Golden Age shit, Silver Age shit. But we did have that full discussion yesterday, but now we got James Gunn putting out new stuff. Apparently that the new Superman trailer is done and ready to go. We're just kind of waiting for it to come out. Also,
We're doing another
Creature
one?
Yes, they're rebooting the
Oh,
whole
good. So they
DC
can
universe.
make 3 shitty fucking movies again.
followed up with some
Damn.
bad one.
Why do movies have to be threes and sets of threes? Like, why has it got to be?
Yeah.
I've never understood
It
why.
has to be a trilogy now. Yeah.
Why do stories have to end in a trilogy? Why can't we have 4 fucking movies in a story? Like, why does it have to be set with bookmarked with trilogies? It's such an annoying
I
thing.
think they should focus on making one good movie first.
Right.
yeah,
Fair point.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fair
Then a
point.
Then
special-
worry about it
yeah.
being a trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but they're getting fucking Ben Affleck to play Batman, and he's as shitty as George.
I will say
Clooney
this though,
was.
I am invested in the Matt
What?
Reeves universe.
Yeah.
Is that
Penguin
true?
Show was awesome. I went
Uh,
back and watched the Batman. It's awesome.
Weird.
Which one?
I just rewatched it the other day too. It's very good. It's so good.
Let's
Yeah.
not.
The Batman?
The
That
Batman.
one with Robert Pattinson or whatever?
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Nah,
It's
dude.
way
watch-
more
watch
like
Shine-
Penguin.
Shiny vampire
Penguin Show?
Batman.
no.
The
that-
Penguin Show was great.
It's really
So good. It's so fucking good.
Yeah,
I'll check
it's
that
really
out.
Good.
Yeah. The
Colin Farrell kills in that fucking show.
Colin Farrell is
Crushes
amazing.
it.
dude, that finale. I won't say nothing. That finale.
Brother.
No, I haven't watched the finale.
Fuck,
Oh,
I'm
shit,
Saddest
you
thing.
haven't? Okay.
dude.
Saddest
Been
thing I've
catching up
watched all
on-
year.
Oh, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Just finished Agatha all along. Now I'm catching up on everything else. So I'm fucking.
I gotta watch Agatha still. You know, you were saying that the DC comics are great. For years and years, it's been DC comics have been badass while the movies have sucked. But Marvel's comics sucked ass while their movies were just popping off left and right. I don't know
Yeah.
why that is. Like, why can't they, like... You would think that...
I don't know.
think it's just two
It's almost
different
like they.
mediums, and getting the right people to, you know, produce movies it's different than comic books. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just like
I feel like it just takes magic. You know what I mean? You can't have magic everywhere all the time. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's there, and that's kind
yeah,
of
but I honestly don't think like the Marvel movies were a huge success because of just comic book readers. I think they were a huge success because they were good movies that appealed to a wide audience.
Yeah.
Really had nothing to do with comic books because
Yeah.
I don't think anybody really cared about Thor or Captain America as comic book characters until the Marvel movies started popping off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And it's like almost the opposite with DC. Where they just they didn't have the Kevin Feige or whatever for DC to really push their shit.
I think one...
I'm waiting on Captain Thailand to pop out. You know what I mean?
Damn, bringing that back. All right.
Captain
I'm
Thailand.
in. Where's that movie check, dude? You need one.
Is he lady boy?
I think
No, lady man.
I think some of the problem with the Marvel comics was because the movies were doing so well, they tried to copy everything into the comics to make that canon,
Yeah.
and that really hurt a lot of things. Just trying to make it match, changing costumes so they're more. I remember when they changed Captain America's costume to match the Marvel and the MCU like outfit, and it was kind of jarring just because you'd seen it one way all this time, and then just for no reason, it's completely different. Like nothing storyline, it's completely different.
That's lame.
Yeah, and I feel like they did that a lot. They started adding in like Agent Coulson wasn't that his name from?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like they started adding him in. Which they've done that everywhere. Like DC, they added the characters from Smallville into the comics, which was kind of a nice little touch. But like they did that with they really tried to shoehorn everything that was happening in the MCU into the comics, and it just felt like, okay, we get it. You're popular. Stop it. Go back to writing some like good stories.
Well, like they couldn't do shit with X-Men for a long time too, and that really like hurt Marvel Comics because they didn't own the rights to the movie characters, so the quality of the comics were going real bad for a while. And it was like every single story they come up with is like, oh, the mutants are dying.
Yeah.
And the X-Men are all sad about it. Yeah, and it started being like, what? Why do we keep
The movies were so good.
So did they know more mutants, the mutants away, because they didn't have the rights to X-Men, and they were like, well, we're not going to help promote these movies that we can't do, because they did the same with Fantastic Four when they killed off Johnny Storm for a year or two or whatever it was. And even with Spider-Man, you know what? They did it with Spider-Man, and when Doc Ock was Spider-Man for a while.
Well, it's like, especially with like Marvel Comics, whenever it, like, let's just say, so they don't own the rights to X-Men, use it as an example. They start pulling all of their good writers and good artists off of a project because they're like, well, at the top where the movies are coming out, we're not getting any publicity for X-Men. So why would we use our top writers and our top artists on X-Men comics at the time? You know what I mean? So,
right.
So it's like now that, you know, at the time they're like, Avengers is popping off though. We got Avengers all over, you know, Disney World walking around. They're the biggest movie coming out right now. Like, this is an ongoing saga. Let's put the top writers on that, top artists on that. Let's pump out like 15 different Avengers titles. You know what I mean? So that's like the difference of, you know, when you don't own the rights to your movie, to the characters being in the movies, it's just like seems like less of a priority.
Yeah.
Favorite comic came out at the height of MCU, Guardians of Infinity. That shit was dope as fuck, and it was like right in the middle of Marvel's fucking up and coming. You know, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was my favorite comic that's ever come out.
But that also too is like Guardians came out of nowhere in the theaters and it sweeped, and then everything Guardian related in the comics started being like pushed out. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
it got real bad for a while.
Love the Guardians movies, but follow the proper storyline. But that's another conversation for another day.
That's every comic book nerd's first argument.
But I know it crushes my soul.
It didn't happen like that in the comics, and I'm guilty of it too. I'll whisper in a theater. It didn't happen like that.
When I was seeing Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I leaned over to Al and was like, "This will not enjoy the rest." That is exactly what I said to
Mantis. Were you talking about Mantis?
That's bullshit. I still am pissed off about
That's what you get, Fuzz.
Whatever. I know it's what I deserve because I shit on you all the time. I deserve it.
Have we had any news about Spawn? Have we just forgotten about Spawn again? Like
they push it back.
The movie?
Yeah.
Didn't they
Jamie
push
Foxx?
it back again?
I don't know. Let me look.
I think the last thing I saw about it was that horror movie company is actually talking about producing it.
A24.
A little more campy movie.
Blumhouse?
Yeah, Blumhouse was picking the movie up and was gonna produce it, and then Todd McFarlane wants to work. Well, they apparently he wanted to direct for a long time. He was like, "I'm directing the movie," and now that we've gotten to this point where Blumhouse is into it, I think they said that no, you're not gonna direct, but you could direct it with a director, right?
Jeremy Renner
and then
is supposed to be in it.
All I know is what's his name?
Yeah, Blumhouse.
What's the main
Leto.
Al Simmons.
Al
Who's
Simmons.
playing Al Simmons?
Oh, well, Jamie Foxx is playing Al Simmons.
Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is playing
Jamie
Al
Foxx,
Simmons.
really?
Yeah.
Jared Leto, I thought was playing him.
No, shut up. Don't ruin the movie. I'm here for. I
what
love
about-
Spawn. Spawn is so
Spawn
bad.
is
Yeah.
incredible.
Do you remember the HBO
Yes,
show? With
that show was
fucking,
I was
sick.
stoked.
who was the voice of Spawn in that
Oh,
one?
dude,
It
that
was
Oh, I know.
the
He's-
dude from all the horror movies.
he's got the deep, raspy voice. Oh man,
And you talking about Candyman? That guy?
no, he was.
damn it.
I don't know who it was in that.
He plays the president in Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
He's the voice of the president. You'll recognize it as soon as somebody finds it.
Keith
it's gonna
David.
be- Yeah, Keith David.
Yeah.
He
Oh.
played Spawn in the old HBO show.
It's pretty faithful to like the
No,
first
it's
like 8 or 9 issues too. So like if you watch that, you pretty much just read the first.
It was dark.
It was
Yeah.
so
It was
dark.
so dark. Yeah.
It was awesome.
But yeah, that Spawn. Yeah, apparently Todd McFarlane wants it to be a straight horror style movie. You know what I mean?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I liked the idea that the rumor was it was going to be all from Sam and Twitch's perspective, the detectives, and like
Ooh,
Spawn
that'd
was
be
always
cool.
going to be in the shadows. I thought that was really such a cool idea.
Yeah, like they're always kind of one step behind them, trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
like,
and-
what's going on?
You don't see him really until the end. Like that's how
Yeah,
I heard it was pitched.
Wasn't there a Wanda drinking game? Like every time Spawn said Wanda. Wanda.
Dude, I'll play
him
that.
and Batman. They're both screaming. Yeah, well, the Rachel thing, same kind of thing
Yeah.
With who?
with Batman and the Dark
Oh,
Knight.
Oh yeah.
Wait, but that's who is it? That's Two-Face Harvey that's saying that, right? Or is it Bruce that's screaming for Rachel?
I think it's
Probably
Bruce.
both.
Rachel. It's both of them, right? They
Probably
both
both
loved
of them,
Rachel
yeah.
in there.
Both,
right?
yeah, they
Yeah.
both loved Rachel.
Yeah, he was burning in the play.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel.
I played a drinking game with Thundercats, and like we had a couple rules, but every time Snarf said Snarf, you took a drink, and we accidentally watched a Snarf heavy episode where that motherfucker was just like Snarf, Snarf this, Snarf, Snarf that, and we were just like, God damn, we were drunk by the end of the 20-minute episode. Snarf, Snarf, fuck Snarf.
Ooh. Playing the Roxanne drinking game, dude. You don't do that.
You drink
Yeah.
every time it says Roxanne.
Every time and
Yeah.
you have to drink. Yeah, dude, it hurts.
Woof.
Really hurt.
Eventually you put on that red light though.
Yeah, dude.
You don't have to.
Oh, that's true.
All right, we got a poison the well drinking game. Every time he remembers, you take a drink.
I remember.
Dude, it's like there's like 8 or 9 different songs where he's remembering
I
something.
remember when.
Yeah. And I love it. It's so good when he remembers.
He's got a good memory.
I cannot wait for that show. It's gonna
Oh,
be
man,
so
it's so good.
God damn it,
I'm gonna cry.
All right, well, Adam, you wanna
What?
You wanna plug your spot and give the audience all the stuff to go find your stuff.
Do I want to plug my spot?
Yeah,
With
I
what?
don't even know what that means.
it's up to you, baby. Yeah, I got a cork. You got
glass.
Thanks for watching Nerding Out with Rickshaw and Friends. What does it say right here? Okay. I don't have to say much. It's right there. That's great. You got great production.
There we go.
Make it bigger. Can we make it
You want
bigger?
it bigger? Hold on. See how big. Right there.
That big, yeah.
So I do the Secret Levels podcast. It's a retro video game review show where we go over one game per episode. We go over the history, the story, the gameplay, some fun facts, and we let you know if it's still worth playing today. You can also catch me on Twitch, twitch.tv/TobyVonDoom. I play these games on there before we review them for the audio-only podcast. And right now, we're in the middle of a fundraising campaign called Gameboree. So next Tuesday, I will be streaming. We've got a goal. If we can reach $300 for our stream, I'm gonna eat a canned octopus.
Oh my God.
I ate some of these gross ass bugs the other day and almost died. And we're gonna have some other really disgusting things for we have different tiers of donating. So if you donate $5, I've got to eat. Where's it?
Kind of want to donate 3 stacks, dude, and just make you eat that.
Dude,
fucking-
I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. We got $5 donations will make me eat a gross ass Bean Boozled. I don't know if you've ever ate Bean Boozled. They suck. But yeah, we're doing it's Gameboree. It's in
Eat
support
one
of
right now.
no, it's in support of St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. So we've been doing this fundraiser for the last couple of years, so it's pretty cool. Pretty good thing. So come check out the stream next Tuesday and donate during the stream, and I'll do some really shitty things for the kids. So
We got nothing.
You got new songs coming out?
No,
Dude, I'm not
You
even
guys
going to say that anymore.
got-
Playing some shows? You guys playing some shows?
no
you
shows.
guys-
Nothing. No.
Should-
You guys nothing?
I mean,
You guys-
John and I, John and Jabe have been writing new music. It's just a matter of.
You have a whole set that you haven't recorded into songs yet, right?
Yeah, that costs money, dog.
Damn.
We're gonna
dog.
put something out eventually. I
The
swear.
fans just want to hear some songs, dude.
No, they don't. Nobody wants to hear it.
I'm your only fan, and I want to hear them.
I'd like to hear it, yeah. Get it going.
Adam wants to hear it too, dude.
Come on.
All right, I guess
One
we'll
day.
have to do it.
Maybe.
Rabbit, we're
Yeah.
just gonna do it. Fuck it.
What? Record songs?
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to do it. Fuck it. Yeah.
I don't think we ever will. Yeah.
Most assertive band. Most assertive band on earth.
And
We're just gonna have to write. We're just gonna have to record some songs.
Is there any music? There's music now?
yeah, we have
Two
music. We have songs
songs.
on
Catch
Spotify.
us
Yeah,
live.
Okay.
yeah. Dude,
Two
we
songs.
took some time off. It's mostly my fault. I've been trying to build a house and get my life together for a little while. So
It's not
Hopefully-
acceptable.
no, trust me, I know.
Nope.
Oh, I will. I mean, once the house is built, I'll have a studio in a shop,
Ooh.
so that'll be nice. So I'll
Oh,
be
yeah,
able to do
sick.
a lot more. So, and it's out in the middle of nowhere, so we'll be able to get a little bit more accomplished.
That's cool.
Hopefully soon we will.
Dope.
Fuck, I don't
Oh, yeah.
know.
Hell yeah. Well, guys, my name is Michael, aka Rickshaw. You've been nerding out with Rickshaw, and if you like what you see here, you should go to all of our social medias so you could stay informed on when we're gonna do some shows, when we're gonna react to some videos. Adam's gonna have me on his show, helping him with his stream playing video games. So I might as well also utilize the fact that people are going to be watching me play video games, so I'm going to play video games on my Twitch channel also. So go add me up there on twitch.tv/nerdingoutwithrickshaw. And I just got Spider-Man 2, so maybe I'll start streaming that game because I played the first one, and it was one of the funnest games I've played in a long time. I'm also in a band called Never Rest, and we are working on some new songs. We're going to have an EP out hopefully by around April. We're going to start ripping some shows.
It's February last time.
No, that's not true.
Called out. Jesus.
Yeah, well, we're gonna give ourselves a little more time to put out all 5 songs. So, what about you, Fuzz? When are you? Give us a day. Give us a date that you're putting out 5 whole songs.
I will, but
I don't know what your microphone didn't even pick it up because it doesn't.
Said I can't talk about it. Can't talk about it. That's where I'm at right now.
Super secret.
Can't talk about it. No, it is. I just can't talk about it. And once I get the okay to say something about it, I will. But until then, I can't.
All right. Well, guys, add me up on the Twitch. I'm not gonna play scary games on there. It's so hard to play scary games with headphones on. I always be thinking someone's behind me and shit.
That's the point.
I know.
Oh yeah, you gotta play scary games.
But do you play scary games?
Nah.
Nah, man. No. I don't.
Leave it in the comments, whatever you want us to talk about. If you have some news or anything coming up, and tell us your favorite. All right. See ya. Gotta go. Later, nerds.
Later.